dance to music and all this, you know. At one point it was good, but we didn't know. Now we know that these are the things that carried us astray, man. You know?
You want it? Yes. This is Zephaniah chapter 2, verse 1. Gather yourself together, yea, gather together, O nation not desired.
Yeah. So we're a nation that's not desired of the Most High. So now we have to put on the shameful clothing, you know, these garments, and humble ourselves and try to put back on the righteous garments, which is the spiritual garments, is the scriptures.
That's right.
And change our mindset, man. Because the so-called white man has polluted our mind with all sorts of fornication, man.
That's right.
Everything that's against the power, the great power, man. You know.
I got a before the decree, bring forth. Before the day pass as the shaft. Before the fierce anger of Yahweh come upon you.
That's right. That's the day of the Lord that's coming, man. We have to avoid that by getting pardoned, by seeking the Most High 10 times more, you know, and day by day.
That's right.
Right?
Before the day of Yahweh, anger come upon you. Seek ye Yahweh, all ye meek of the earth, which have wrought his judgment. Seek righteousness.
Let's not talk about the local Christian, man. Okay? The local Christian is bugged out. Wacky-tacky Christian is bugged out.
That's right.
Talking about Israel as in a whole that is spread out throughout the four corners, man. Right?
Seek meekness. It may be ye shall be hid in the day of Yahweh's anger.
So we're supposed to avoid the wrath of the Most High. You know? We gotta put we gotta put back on the righteousness, put on the helmet of salvation, the shield of faith, put on the armor, man, the spiritual armor.
Because at the end of the day, if I may ask what you're saying,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, hey man, your purpose is to do the work of the Lord. Nothing else really matters. The problems of your family, the problems of your woman, some of those things you can help and advise, but their problems are not your problem. You're here just to do the work. Right? And this is the only focus that you should be about. Now I got a precept. This is 1 Corinthians 7 and 30. 7 and 31, and it says, "And they that use this world," or I'll start at 30. "And they that weep as though they wept not, and they that rejoice as though they rejoice not, and they that buy as though they possess not, and they that use this world as not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passes away."
So we live in this world, we do the things of this world. We gotta go work, we gotta eat, you know, but we don't over consume this place, because this place will destroy us, man. Because you know, the delicacies of this place, do as I wilt and all this nonsense, you know,
That's right.
all that, it destroys you, man. It's carnality. You know? We're on a spiritual battle from the get-go when you get this truth, because you have to combat with the carnal, the flesh, with the spirit, man.
That's right.
By taking on this word.
Verse 32.
I have the word here for fashion, right? It says the habitus as compromising everything in a person which strikes the senses. So this place is about the flesh, really.
That's crazy. Hey, so everything here is, your body's attracted to everything in this kingdom. There's no fancy in this, there's no delicacy in this kingdom that doesn't strike the flesh. Right? Strike the flesh is fancy. There's something that you like in this kingdom, but it's really your flesh. So it's very important to be on guard of yourself.
Because it really and truly, our bodies are supposed to be like that and fashioned in the kingdom that we're living in.
That's true.
But this place is totally polluted. Because when we were in our kingdom, we were in our right state.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah.
We're doing everything that was right. Kept the laws, which was the balance.
Yeah.
Right? You know, wearing this proper clothing, it wasn't twained with that or this or that. The proper air, the proper cooking food source of oil in the food, and you know, having an alkaline based diet. The water wasn't contaminated. Because our bodies are made of the earth, so it has to attract the earth. It's not gonna be like, oh, I gotta get out of here, go to outer space. You can't do that. You're terrestrial.
That's right.
You're trapped. These bodies are prisons, man. No?
Yeah. And now the root word was schema, but I went to the original root word of the word. It's echo, right? And it actually goes to external things such as pertain to property or riches or furniture or utensils or goods or foods. So like the delicacies of the world, right? You know, that's what these people want. They go from top ramen to lobster. That's what Jake is looking for. When they get out the ghetto, what do? They get steak, lobster, and then they indulge in the king's diet.
Yeah, good. Very true.
We have a thing called fashion show, where different designer bring a this year's model, last fall's model, or whatever, and say a brand, say like a Lacoste or something. This year we'd have a little alligator on this side, and next it'll be down here, and you don't want the one that's here anymore because that's last year's model. You know what I mean, and it's so stupid because it's a shirt to cover your body. I mean, you have antique furniture. You know what I mean, how you fashion your house, and a bed, a chair's a chair. You know what I mean? But that's old now, on a new chair. You know what I mean?
Last year's leather.
So I'm chasing on a wheel like a rat that's chasing, you know what I mean? It's fashion.
And that's what happens. That's just a high-paid slave mentality. That's all. You know? 'Cause I had to learn that today from what the brother Kazak in Mississippi put out. You know, these people that are in the celebrity world, they're nothing but high-paid slaves. High-paid fucking slaves.
That's right.
Having these stupid clothes, these clothes are nothing, man.
No.
If you were creative, if you're one with Yahweh Bashem Shai, you could create your own clothes in this truth, man. You don't have nothing to worry about.
It's true.
You want a shirt, you go get your shirt, and then get the silicone and the SPN inkjet thing, and then put whatever you want on your shirt, man. Do your own thing, man. You know, all of these fucking the prices is ridiculous. Supreme and all that. I don't even want to even talk about that shit. 1500 for a fucking shirt and shit. It's like a hoodie. It's like, huh? What? The fuck?
Jake robbed each other for shoes. Just
Yeah.
have Jordan's name on it.
Yeah.
Come on,
Jordans weren't even the end thing until like the early 90s.
Yeah.
When Jordan first came out, shoes were nothing. Imagine wearing Reeboks, I heard, man. In certain states, you wearing Reeboks. Because even my dad, he still wears Reeboks these days.
I still Reeboks.
The classic ones, man. My dad still wears them.
I still like them.
Yeah.
This is 1 Corinthians 7 and 32. It says, "But I would have you with carefulness," key word, carefulness, "he that is unmarried cares for the things that belong to the Lord, how he may please the Lord. But he that is married cares for things that are of the world, and how he may please his wife." And you know what? That happens, man. Especially if you live with her. That's the one thing I recommend no brothers do. You live with her. That's one thing I recommend you don't do, because it's hard. Because you actually have to divide your mind state from what she's doing, what she's telling you within the space that's not personal anymore. It's not yours. And you actually have to go about your way. It's hard to focus on it's hard to focus on a lot of things that you want to do when you're by yourself. But that's why, I mean, in this kingdom, when it comes to women, you have to understand that there's just something for you to kind of like release stress with, and then that's it. Don't take it further than that. And they'll try everything. They'll bring every problem to you because you live with them, and they'll think that you got to take care of it. But these problems are distractions to get you from what you're doing. You gotta stay focused. It's not your problem. She's a grown woman. She can do her own thing and grow in her own character. You can't be taking care of her while you're doing it.
And she don't love you.
And she
loves her hair.
Yeah.
All girls love is their hair.
But that's like, in this ministry is true. It's true. If I would have to do it again, man, I would not be living with it.
No, you can't say that, man. Because the Lord has you going through what you go through.
No, but yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. But these are the emotions you go through.
True.
These are these honest emotions that you go through, regardless.
That's because she's not in her right mind.
Exactly.
In this kingdom, how could you?
Exactly. Especially as a woman, she's the weaker vessel. Exactly. She's supposed to be a helpmeet. That's what she's for.
Servant.
She's supposed to be your servant.
That's right.
Right? But this is not what this society preaches. It's not the philosophy of this society at all. She got all the rights. Right?
But really, right now we're in the garden again, man. We're in the garden again.
That's right.
And he saw that they were talking some shit to her smack.
Yeah.
You know, I noticed at him. You're a strong black woman.
And she is strong. She'll try to box you.
Yeah, like, yeah, man.
She'll try to
There was a
box
video that one of the brothers put up in the chat about with the Jake getting beat by his wife with the belt. You know, the scriptures never lied. It said about how